Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimmingbird, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. And ooh, we're taking a picture here. So, because of the way the Pictobox works in this, I can actually take normal pictures and use the Wii Pad to move around. That's why it was a little shaky before. Or I can do selfies by switching it around. And I know we were headed to Dragon Roost, but I actually came back to Windfall for one short episode because I want to get the deluxe Pictobox so we can take color pictures. So let's do that real quick.
You see, young sir, I've been studying pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible photography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition, but now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictograph assistant?
Sure. Or just goodbye. It leaves.
Oh, really and truly, my heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and properly complete it without hesitation. Properly. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
Ah, you must share my love of the photograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Ah, well then, I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be number 1 assistant, Link. Now then, for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put in a written form. Somewhere on this island there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion or continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is a snap photograph of the individual in the act of sending unwanted letters. It sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you shall perform the task with ease.
Okay, so after all that mouthful, basically I'm gonna have to go around and take pictures, voyeur style, of a couple people doing certain things. And this guy just, I guess, takes it upon himself to have these letters, or not have these letters. He wants to help a bunch of people on the island, I guess, but he seems a bit nosy to me. On my way back to the island, I had to sail against the wind because I was actually on the island right next to this, Paw Print Island, and I had to sail against the wind, so it was kind of annoying. But I did pick up 3 tingle bottles, so we can read them while we're waiting for the first pictograph guy subject to come here. So this first one is from Eastern Triangle Island. It says, "Land ho!" Oh, game progress would not be. So I have to open Miiverse, I guess, to look at these, but we can do this real quick. I guess it's going to pause game time, but I want to check some of these out real quick. The tingle bottles were just floating around in the water, which is kind of cool. But this is that feature that we unlocked. So this is the first picture. Land ho! It's a black and white picture of Eastern Triangle Island. I want to zoom in on it. There we go. Nice. And then I guess we have to go all the way back and then open the other ones. I'll see if the other ones are interesting enough for me to open. Surrounded by money, not able to pick up a roofie before they vanish. And then hanging with my pal. Who is this pal? I wish I could do these without... Oh, he's looking at like a boss. I wish I could like show you guys these without having to you know, go into Miiverse to look at the whole thing. Because it is a bit annoying to like have to exit out of this and have it load, and then I'll show you this one thing. I can't even tell what boss this is, but I don't want to spoil too much, so I'll show it real quick, and then we'll head back into the game. Sorry for the diversion here, but yeah, these take a bit to load. I wish it was like more in-game. I can look at them in-game, but I can't show them on the screen when they're in here, you know, so unfortunately I have to like go all the way out. I'll save the tingle bottles, and if there's like a really interesting one, I'll show it to you guys, but otherwise we can just, you know, play it by ear. So I'm waiting for this guy to walk over, if I can find him. There he is. So I'm gonna fast forward real quick because this Mario guy has to make his way all the way down to the post box. So we'll see that in a sec.
Got me.
I'm just crawling around. Just leave me alone, buddy. Go mail your letter. Alright, come on. Mail that letter. Yeah. Grab it. Grab it. There we go. Alright, I think that's enough. He put it in the box. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the photograph guy. I probably sped it up a little bit, but you could see me sneaking around and trying to get behind him. He kept catching me, and he was like, "What are you doing?" Sneaking around like a little piggy crawling on the ground. He didn't say that, but I could tell what he was thinking. Anyways, alright, so hopefully this is sufficient, because it takes forever to wait for that guy to get down there. Alright, somewhere in this town, blah blah blah. Catching the person in the act, full body shot, and of course, so as not to be seen, I should take it from a distance. Alright, I have to show this to him, basically. So we have this picture here. Is this enough?
Oh, now this is a finely snapped photograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this photograph from you and use it most efficiently.
What? What is he doing with it?
Very well, next is my second command. You must search this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit, so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a photograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task?
Of course. So this one's going to be a bit simpler. I can go right to it. We don't have to wait for the guy to walk all the way across town. I think every time you leave, the people reset, so like this guy starts right there, and it takes him a bit. But the next area we're going to is right over here. It's this little coffee shop right above Zunari's shop over here. And there's somebody in here who's very timid. So if we can go... I remember it took me a while to figure a lot of this stuff out on my own when I played the game originally. So I think if we just basically have to... I can take one of these jars, or I could just like walk along the edge and trigger these coffee pots. But I gotta be quick, because once I throw this, I gotta grab this and take a picture. I hope that's enough. Oops. There we go. Hope that's enough. I should probably back up a little bit. Let's actually try. I want to show you the other way you can do it. You can climb up here, and then I can dance and trigger one of those. There we go. And, oh, that didn't scare him enough. What if I do that? There we go. I want to get a full body shot of him. Timid. There we go. Okay. One of those should be sufficient at least. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around. Those little jugs look really cool in the back. No, I didn't mean the barista. The little jugs of whatever coffee or something were cool. It's nice seeing all the like a lot of this stuff that looked good in cell shading like has an even better look in HD. Like all the little details just stand out so much more now that I'm kind of admiring the graphics. All right, how's this one? Which one of these? This one's a little better, I think. Did that work for you? Oh, now this is a finely snapped photograph indeed. Clearly the individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. He's all happy about it. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? What? Very good, young sir. And this means you have passed my second test. I shall probably use this photograph from you, or take it and use it most efficiently. Sure. I don't know what he's doing with all these. I guess he's keeping a gallery. Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and woman, whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other on the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance of the other, but they suppress their longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town, and for my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love. You mean I shall? These two are timid burglars in the House of Love, and you must capture a pictograph of them, thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Link, if and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete the third task, you shall be my #1 pupil. Oh ho 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 ho. Does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young man. This guy's, the more I work for this guy, the more I feel like he's just kind of a creep, and I'm just filling his weird desires. Okay, so the last one is actually right over here. It's, if these little guys would get out of my way. It's this lady right here. They're gonna circle me. I don't want to mess with you kids. Get out of here. Go run over somewhere else. They're gonna get in the way of my photograph if I don't get them out of here. Okay, so I gotta wait for this lady to have her lover walk by. I can kind of zoom in. So we'll be back in a sec. Alright, and that's it. That should be enough. So the striking young chap in his striped shirt walks around town. It takes him a while to get over there, just like Mario to the mailbox, and they share one casual glance. The lady whose sister carries the pots on her head and Outset. Alright, so let's see. So we had to catch them in full body shot. I hope this is enough. I think that looks pretty good. It's very artsy. Oh ho, this is a finely shopped photograph indeed. Snapped. It's not photoshopped. I had no idea those two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Link. I shall promptly take this photograph from you and use it most efficiently. Alright, what is he gonna do with all these? Now then, my young sir, you have completed all the tasks I set to you. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Link. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictures in monochrome. No, not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this picto box. Da-da-da-da! So we got the deluxe picto box, a gift from Lenzo, commemorating my becoming his assistant. It can take color photographs. Alright, so that's what we wanted to do. In the old version, you had to do more to get that. Until now you could only take black and white photographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world it was meant to be. Now, go out there and snap pictographs, snap them in color for me, for all the years I spent able to do so, fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Link. Alright, so in the old game, yeah, you had to go a bit farther in the story to get a certain item. It was like a lightning bug, I believe, to make that, but now we got it. So, sorry about the little side quest here, but when we come back, we are going to head to Dragon Roost Island and to adventure to the first huge dungeon in the game. So thanks for watching, guys. I think I can do one more thing here. If I take a picture of this lady, this little old gal. Let's save that. I think I can like show this to her. Yeah, good. Look at the little face on there. Is that supposed to be Lenzo? I can't really tell.
Well, is this how I look today? Why, I had no idea that the gloss on my skin was so perfect. Just look at me, I'm so stunning. Oh, I feel so wonderful now. I have to reward you for making me feel so good about myself. Yeah.
Alright, we got a treasure chart. Okay, so when we got to see, I'll open these up.
My son picked it up somewhere, and I imagine you like this sort of thing, right? My son likes it, so you must too.
So when we come back, we're headed to Dragon Roost. We'll do more side quests later, but I don't want to do too much, so hello, King of Red Lions. Let's get out of here. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time for more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Let's go!